It's impossible to get a job these days without needing to apply to 300 jobs and then get maybe 1 or 2 interviews and then get ghosted. We all know the job market is rough, regardless of what the news says of how the job market is growing, it's not. And knowing this is that I can rant about how bad the job market is, I can rant about whose fault it is, but at the end of the day, it doesn't help me or you. What's going to help is what do we do moving forward. I'll be honest, I no longer crave to have a job anymore. In fact, I'm really craving on what do I want in life? What am I going to try to do for the rest of my life and make this work? And this is truly goes off of pursue what do you want? Pursue your dreams or passion or sets your heart on fire on going your everyday life. And I say this because just because the job market is not working, instead of wasting time on ranting, consuming content, wasting time on playing video games, and not really making any difference, use the time valuable. Learn a new skill set. Start that online business. Start pursuing content creation. Start something that you want in life now. Because now's the time to do it. Now's the time that you have the chance and opportunity to do it. And listen, I understand not many people have the luxury or opportunity to pursue this because they might have to work a job. They might have to pay the bills and support themselves, and they don't have enough time to do this. But hear me out on this. I literally work 2 to 3 jobs right now. I'm working in the restaurant industry, I'm making money online, and also I do PA work. And I do this mostly because one, I have to support myself and pay some bills. However, I still make the time to pursue what I want. And the only way how I did that was trying to make money online. Now listen, I'm not here to sell you a course of how to make money online. You have to find that on your own unique skill set, your unfair advantage. Everyone has their unique skill sets and unfair advantage. And the only person that will know is you. So I can't sit here and tell you that dropshipping will work out for you. I can't sit here and tell you that start selling courses and you'll become a millionaire next year. No, because not everyone will know how to market a course. Not everyone will know how to dropship the right way. And even if you did start those business models no longer work and they're very saturated. And with that being said, it's understanding once you start being creative of how to make money, you'll find unique ways of how to make money all based off of what you like and what you're passionate about, what you're good at, because now's the time to do it. I will also say is that you gotta stop making choices out of fear. And this is something I used to be very guilty of, especially when I first started to go to school in college. I honestly chose a major very quick because of out of fear. I was afraid that if I don't pick a major by now, I will be too late. I will have to graduate a year later. I'll graduate in 5 years. And understanding this is I chose a major that I'm kind of happy with, but also knowing that it didn't really get me very far. And my major is marketing, and I do love marketing, no question about it. However, the job market for marketing is awful right now. The level entry job will get me nowhere. I can't get a job. And maybe if I went back 2 or 3 years ago and tried to change it, I don't know what I would do. Maybe engineering, maybe something that couldn't possibly get me a job off the bat the minute I graduated. But this is my life now. These are the choices I made. We make choices, we don't look back. So what am I going to do moving forward? Well, I'm going to still pursue marketing. Maybe I'll still apply for a job. But now that I'm making money online, I'm still marketing stuff online. So this is what I mean is that when you find unique ways of how to make something work that didn't work, find a way how to make it work in a different way. Another thing is that when we make choices out of fear is that most of the time we have to make choices because of due to roughly income, due to we have to support ourselves, due to we have to pay bills. And I understand that, no question about it. You could have to figure a way out how to make that work. However, you could still do something that you love without having fear chase you, because fear will chase you into not doing what you want in life and not doing the things that you're passionate about and making you forget about the world that you live in. Instead of doing this and pursuing fear, do what you want and still make it work. You can still work a second job and still pursue what you want. Another thing is like now that we understand fear, how do we overcome fear? Fear is a very scary thing because it really is something that we can't control. It's mostly because the world that we live in, the society that we live in, because the status quo, the hierarchy, the money. We need money to support ourselves. We don't want to have a bad status in ourselves by being unemployed or having a bad job, or not a bad job, but a job that doesn't precede us, or a job that doesn't look good on our resume or toward other people. But understanding this is it doesn't matter what society thinks of. It doesn't matter what people think of you. If you're working, let's say, and there's nothing wrong with it, if you're a bus driver, there's nothing wrong with being a bus driver. But the status quo behind that, it would be like, wow, he went to college and became a bus driver. But instead of having that poor mindset of like, man, I'm a bus driver now, this is my life. Instead, work as a bus driver and pursue what you want. Start that online business. Start pursuing what you want. Maybe start a school for buses. I don't know. But understanding this is that it's not over. It's never too late. And knowing this is that use the best what you got. Understanding is that instead of focusing on all the negative and the bad thing, you levitate it towards the thing, okay, it's not as bad as I think it is. Okay, I'm going to make the best out of this situation. How can I make this a little bit better? Focus on what's going to work. And don't focus too much on what's not working and being miserable. Because being miserable and focusing on what's not going to work, it's just going to keep not working. It's just going to keep rolling into never working out for you. As life will be dull, as life will be miserable, as life will stay exactly the same for you. But if you shift your mindset and like, okay, I might be a bus driver today, but this isn't permanent. Okay, I might have to do this job today, but this isn't permanent. I can still make this work. Listen, I'm working in a restaurant job. I'm literally about to be 24 and I'm still in the restaurant industry. And understanding this is the fact that this isn't forever. Nothing's ever permanent. And I can either sit here like, man, I'm going to be here for the rest of my life, work a job that I don't want to do, or make a better future for myself. Understanding that, okay, I'm still working in the restaurant, but I'm also working a second job. Also, I'm working a third job to make a better future, to grow in the industry that I want to. And another thing is that if you have the chance and opportunity and you want to change your job career, and this is something that you're thinking of, go back to school. Figure out what do you want in life. Figure out now that you finished your first year of college, okay, maybe I don't want this as a career, but I can always change it. Even if it takes me an extra 1 or 2 years, who cares? I mean, you still have enough time. Timing is everything, but it's also nothing. You see, things will work out and they won't work out in the nick of time. But eventually, at the end of it all, everything does work out for you. So instead of making choices out of fear, make choices on asking yourself, what do you want? And what's something that you can make the best out of, even if in a bad situation. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, for sure tomorrow. And peace.